Hello, I'm Saxon from Wild Oak Trail, and we are an authorized Berkey dealer. In this video, what we're going to do is show you how to clean your Berkey filters and also your Berkey canister. Berkey recommends that you clean your canister about every month and your filters every 6 months. This one here is the Royal. That's what my family uses. We have 4 people. This is 3.25 gallons. The Big Berkey is 2.25 gallons, and the Travel is 1.5 gallons. We have 4 black filters, and so we're going to go ahead and start to take this apart for you. So all we do is, we've already emptied this out, but if you did have extra residual water, just make sure that you empty it out before you start. If you take a look in here, you'll see our 4 black filters. For part of our prep, we have a couple tea towels, and we've also got a bowl here for what you're going to see is the wing nuts and also the washers as well. So I'm just going to put this on its side here, and you just want to lightly take these off. These are plastic screws, so you don't need to be extremely delicate, but you do want to make sure that you don't break them. And here we go. This one's almost off. And there we go, there's that. As we take it out, you're going to see that we've got a washer right here. And we're just going to stick that in this bowl so that we don't lose our pieces. I'll just remove the other ones here. And when we come back, we will have all 4 of them off. All right, we got all 4 out now. And I'm just going to place this in here for now. One of the things while we're waiting, just going to take a little bit of soap, put this in the bowl. Warm water is fine, doesn't have to be piping hot. I'm just going to kind of have this sitting in here and soaking while we do the rest. I'm going to grab our first filter here. We're going to use a Brillo pad. Again, warm water is okay. Don't use scalding hot water. And what we're going to do is we're just going to lightly agitate this. This is going to open up the pores of the Berkey filter. Now, what you'll notice is that the bottom of your filter contains, or it's always exposed to water more than the top filter. So you just want to give it a little bit more extra time so that it opens up those pores. Take your sponge side after, get rid of those abrasions. Just give it a good little rinse up at the top here as well. And we're now just going to put this on a clean towel, and we're going to repeat the process for the other ones as well. Well, we've gone ahead and scrubbed our 4 black filters. I went and grabbed another tea towel so that I can put the clean stuff on here, and then we'll reassemble this after over here. So we've got this here. It's not too dirty inside, especially if you've been cleaning it every month. One of the main things is you want to make sure that you clean this outer rim, just because water does touch it. We're going to use our same pad here. Just give it a good clean. This you can use hot water if you'd like. And you also want to just throw in a little bit of soap. And just give it a good scrub, as you would with any pot or pan. And then just do the outside after, get rid of any of those smudge marks. And this is a nice showpiece, so you just want to make sure that it's always looking good. just place it like that. And now we've got a little bit of water here at the bottom reservoir. So I'm just going to pull that out. We've got this rubber seal at the bottom. Just going to remove that as well. We'll give it a rinse. And what we've also got inside here, we've got this stainless steel spigot. So we're just going to hand take this off. And then make sure that we've got all of our pieces still. So we've got the nut. There's a washer that goes in here. There's a metal washer. And then we've also got two silicone ones as well. Just slowly sliding that off. And then we've got a metal washer and another silicone on the front as well, just to ensure no water ever gets out. And we will proceed to cleaning the base. Just give it a good wash. A little bit of soap at the bottom. And any dish soap is fine. You don't need to get anything fancy. And just try to get the whole thing. Okay, so let that air dry. Now we'll move on to these pieces. Got some residual soap here. You can always open up the ball as well. Doing that metal piece. Give that silicone a good wash. And since we're at it, we will give the lid a good wash as well. All right, so that's all washed. As soon as we come back, this will all be dry. Just going to dry it with a towel, and then we will reassemble it again. All right, so we've dried everything off. Now we're going to reassemble it. So we'll start off with our rubber bottom. Going to go ahead and grab our bottom piece. Just slide that on there. perfectly fitted. Yeah. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our spigot here. We're going to put on the metal piece first. Then we're going to stick on a washer. Just make its way down. It's on there tight. I'm going to put this through. As you can see, that's in there. We're now going to put the rubber washer on that side. As low as it can get. Want to make sure we get a proper seal. Okay, now that we've got that, we're going to go ahead and put this metal piece in. Got our nut. Gonna hand tighten that up. There we go. Make it as tight as we can. There we go, much tighter now that I'm not just showing a camera, but got some leverage there, and there we go. And it can still move, you're fine that way, but we can just readjust it so it's properly aligned. Just going to move this over here because the next part we're going to do is we're going to put in our filters again. So we're going to start off by rinsing these off. All right, so we're going to start off by putting a washer on first. This is what lets us get a tight seal. We're going to then take our nut here, or our wing nut I should say, and just screw back in. I'm going to get the other 3 in here, and then I will put this upside down so that we can tighten it. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a moment. All right, we have got all 4 in there. So now what we're going to do is turn this upside down. And we're just going to kind of hold these in place. And just tighten as much as you can, but do not over torque it because these are plastic wing nuts, so you don't want to break them. And that washer that's on the other side is what's going to keep that water from coming out, other than from these holes that are actually in the Berkey filter. So that's where the water comes out. And we're done. So all you have to do is place it back where you want it. Fill it up with water. And you're good to go for another month before you clean the canister. And then 6 months before you clean the filters. And remember that a set of 2 filters lasts 6,000 gallons. And if you've got 4 filters, you're doing 12,000 gallons. And if you're only using a gallon a day, you're looking at almost over a decade of use just off of a set of 2. So if there's any questions that we can answer for you about getting a Berkey, maintaining your Berkey, or getting additional filters, please feel free to give us a call or chat with us at wildoaktrail.com. Thank you very much, and look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.